Episode 13, going to answer Glenn Murray's question on how to hit his long irons a little straighter. Okay, straight into it. Glenn Murray asked the question, I find a lot of difficulty keeping my shots in play when using long irons off the fairway. Any tips to help with playing these kinds of shots? And he goes on to say he loses them mostly to the right. He says more like a fade than a slice. So, Glenn, long irons, they are much more difficult to hit straighter than the higher lofted clubs, simply because it's easier to curve the ball with a lower lofted club, because it just makes it easier to tilt the spin and make the ball shape to the left or to the right. So any difference between your path and your club face is just exaggerated on a longer iron. You know, the same sort of swing that you put on some of those shots with your long irons, I'm sure with your higher lofted clubs like your pitching wedge or your 9-iron, look relatively straight and look pretty good shots. So what you're really doing there, Glenn, if you look at this stick on the ground, and imagine this is running straight to the target, what you're doing is you're delivering the club a little across this line, from out to in. And that's putting a little bit of shape on the ball for you that's going left to right. So what you want to do, you want to work on trying to feel this club working more out, away from your body, like this. And hopefully, you know, somewhere between the exaggerated move of that and what you do, you'll get something that's a little more towards the target then. Should reduce the amount of curvature on your ball. Ideally, you want the club coming in on that line and back in again, a little in, square in. But most people have some sort of shape on the ball, and it might not be a bad idea for you to, if you're telling me this is just a fade and not a slice, well then it might not be a bad idea for you to aim into the left side of every target and allow that shape to come back. So, I hope that answers your question, Glenn. I'm off home. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm going home to watch the rugby. Cheers.